Do you know when you send a text message that says, hey, the number of Y's means something?
Yeah.
Educate all of us old people.
You send one Y. Hey.
Normal.
Normal. Hey, what's going on?
3 Y's.
Hey.
Anything past that doesn't matter? Like
anything past like 4 is like,
Yeah, kid. Welcome back to another episode of the Handsome Home Buyer Podcast. I'm your host, Charles Weinraub, aka the Handsome Home Buyer, formerly Captain Permit, but we still love him. 516-513-8838. We're sponsored by
Cardinal Financial.
Boom, with conviction that time. I like that. Cardinal Financial, Sal Rizzolo. We love him. You should know him. If you don't, you should. You're a realtor. You get it.
I'm a realtor.
How many times you take the deal, right? The loan officer.
It was an absolute
90% retarded.
Yeah.
Right?
Every time.
It's great. Don't worry. I've been working with these people forever.
Yeah.
It's going to close. My deal's closed. We're going to close in 30 days. 90 days later, they're like, listen, we forgot to tell you about the bankruptcy, or we have to take her off the other 3 deeds and it's an FHA loan, or we're trying to put 14 more family members on the goddamn loan because they don't make enough money to buy a sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Or, do you know where they're getting their closing costs from?
Or we're sorry, today I was just upstairs. We need you to send the down payment check back. Why? Because he said it was a gift, but not really a gift, and the money came from somebody else and never went through his account.
Love that.
Like we're giving you a time of the essence today. Like, what are you talking about? Just give us the check back, and we'll give you another one. But we can't give you another one because we don't have any money.
Where are you gonna get it from?
You know how often that happens in Sal Rizzolo? Greg, take a guess. Take a wild guess.
Maybe like no time.
Never. Doesn't fucking happen. Sal Rizzolo. We love him. All right.
Cardinal Financial.
Cardinal Financial. See, we should do a podcast together. I've known you for 30 seconds, but I fucking love you
Best
already.
30 seconds.
I fucking love you. The last time I had this much chemistry, and I can't even say this much because I feel like there's something even more special here than normal. By the end of the podcast, I got invited to her wedding. Which
Why
I
did I feel like I knew you were gonna say
which
that?
I went to, right? Jess, which I went to, which was insane. It was in, what the hell is that? Oh, Howard Beach. At, what's that place in Howard Beach that everyone gets married on the water? You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, you know shit for a young person. You really do.
I go to a lot of weddings. I'm 26.
Oh yeah? I didn't really start going to weddings until recently, and I'm 43.
Really?
Wait, what's the name of that place? You know what I'm talking about? That super Italian joint?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, right?
My cousins own a restaurant in Howard Beach, and
Okay.
that's like the only thing that's resonating in my mind right now, but I don't think that's it.
So the podcast was a shit show, but it was great. I got invited to the wedding. I went to the wedding. At the wedding, within probably 30 minutes, everybody was quacked. The guys were on the tables, shirts off, spilling the vases of flowers and waters all over them. Some guy was bleeding profusely out of his face. He had a towel in his mouth. I left shortly thereafter.
Did you get tested for hepatitis?
I wasn't that close.
Okay,
I wasn't
good.
that close. But I figured like I didn't get COVID, so I'm pretty much immune. at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm impressed.
Did you get COVID?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like there's a story there.
No.
Wait, most importantly,
Yeah.
you fell out a window once?
Oh, my God. No, I yeeted myself into a window.
You said
Yeeted
out a
me.
window. Greg texted me, goes, make sure you ask her about the window. I was
We
like,
didn't
all
fall
right.
out of the window. We yeeted ourselves into the window.
Yeeted?
Yeeted.
Is that a word?
Yeet. Yeah, you got to yeet yourself in somewhere.
Is
Yeet
that-
out, yeet in.
It's like throwing or
Is that
The
a
action
mille-
to throw yourself,
is that
I
a
guess.
is that a millennial word?
Probably.
Is it a real word, or is it like, what are those other sayings that you, very important, okay? Before, I feel like we're all over the place, but it's important. Do you know when you send a text message that says, hey, the number of Y's means something?
Yeah. Same with hi or hi.
Educate me.
So more than like
Educate all of us old people.
You send one Y. Hey.
Normal.
Normal. Hi. What's going on?
3 Y's.
Hey.
I want to fuck.
Yeah.
Anything past that doesn't matter? Like
anything past like 4 is like, I'm not answering.
Oh, creepy?
Kind of
I
creepy.
mean, but what if you like the guy? What if you
Me?
think he's good looking?
Hmm.
Still creepy?
I would get an immediate ick
Holy
if someone
shit.
texted me more than 4 Ys.
Do you know? Doesn't matter. Like, who's your celebrity crush?
I don't know. I feel like
Give me
he's
a
more of
crush.
like a singer. Zach Bryan's so hot.
Is he a country guy?
Yes.
Really? Okay. He sends you 10 Ys. Is he ick or are you fucking?
I would be on a plane to fucking Wyoming.
Okay. So it doesn't
or
matter.
Montana.
So basically what you're
Wherever
telling
this
me is
cowboy lives.
I have been offending both men and women for a few decades. Is what
You
you're
send a
telling
lot of lies.
me. Who the fuck knows? Yeah.
Do you like a hi guy? Like, do you ever say hi?
No, not really. Can you picture me being a hi guy?
Hi.
Hey, no.
I'm a hi girl.
I'm more like a hey. So wait, like,
Hi.
if you're in the mood for whatever, like to hang, like, is that like the universal signal? Like, I'm fascinated by this shit.
I feel like if it's like a booty call, right?
Yeah.
Like your sneaky links.
Throw a couple
2
eyes.
a.m. They're not even gonna say hey, hi, nothing.
What are they gonna say?
WYA, WYD. Where you at? What are you doing?
I say that shit to guys though. Like,
They think you want to fuck.
you know what? But they do actually. They do. I've been getting pegged for that team my entire fucking life. And now I understand it. But it was ignorance. I didn't know. I didn't fucking know.
Sometimes you make mistakes.
But what I'm trying to understand is
Fool me
who
once,
wrote
shame
this
on you.
who wrote this rule? Like, where did this shit
No
come
one had
from?
to write it. It's like I don't know, what are they called? Like dialogue, not dialogues, but like acronyms.
You know, this
Like
goes
IRL. No one had to Google what IRL means. You just know that IRL is in real life.
this goes back to like my previous statement, which is like I'm pretty good at this business thing, not good at like the other gender thing. Like I think I'm a little bit shot.
That's okay.
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit shot because I don't know about this stuff. But apparently it's not taught. It's just like common sense, and I'm missing that.
You'll catch on.
Like I can look at a piece of land and be like, okay, we can turn this into this, and this, but like I don't know the difference between hay and hay.
Lucky for me, know both business and the haze.
Which is an amazing segue. Thank you for that. Into top 20 under 40. So you're kicking off the top 20 under 40 kickoff, I should say. Whatever
I'm kicking it off.
You're kicking it off.
Kicking it off.
So every year we do this, right? We bring in the
kicking it
top 20 under 40 because we want to know what's going on. How are
Okay.
they doing it? And so last year, highest performers, love all you guys. I kind of have a feeling that this year, I don't know how the performance was compared to last year from a number standpoint, but I feel like you guys got more personality.
I have a lot of personality. I could probably make up personality for
Oh,
the
no,
whole group.
you're fucking, listen, we've done 200 plus podcasts. These guys will tell you, Greg slept through at least 2/3 of them.
Oh, Greg.
Greg is wide awake right now. Wide awake.
Eyes wide open.
We'll see.
So, and the interesting thing about this year's winners is, right, like, I don't really know any of you guys, which is kind of weird.
That's crazy because I've shown you 3 houses.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
In person?
In person.
Bullshit.
Swear to God, you showed up with the fedora.
Fuck. I can't even argue with that. What houses were these?
I know for a fact 11 West Tamarack Street. Showed you one in West Babylon.
How long ago was this?
Probably a year ago.
Were you in high school or something? No way. It had to be like at the beginning of my career.
It was a year ago.
First of all, wait, hold on.
I'll bring up the text messages right now.
God damn it. Really?
Yeah.
What's the address in Tamarack?
11 West Tamarack.
I don't even
You
remember.
lowballed me, so I didn't take it.
Oh, I didn't lowball you. I just
No.
know my numbers.
May 9th, 2022. Hey, Charles, see you tomorrow at 9:30.
Why did you tell me how much I was supposed to pay?
I did.
How much was it? What, Central Islip?
Islip Terrace.
Islip Terrace?
Oh, and I showed you one in Jamaica, Queens.
I went to Jamaica, Queens?
You sure did on August 31st.
Are you sure there's not another person? Let me see the number.
This is you. This is you.
Let me see the actual phone number.
Proofs in the pudding.
Am I having a senior moment?
You
Wait,
might be.
11 West Tamarack in Central Islip? Has
Islip
to be.
Terrace.
Hold on.
And I showed you 22420 145th Road in Jamaica, Queens.
You sure I went there?
I swear.
I don't even remember this.
I swear.
I lowballed you on that house?
Yeah.
What did I? Oh, I do remember that house. That one I remember.
That was the
Jamaica-
guy who was living in the basement with the hair and the no teeth.
Yeah, but first, I mean, that's every day, but you were so quiet
Was
and you
I?
didn't even talk to me. Were you? Yeah, you were like, you're fucking a lot of fun. Like, you're a lot of fun.
Maybe I just wasn't feeling great.
I would have remembered that. Yeah, you were, I remember now. You're right. Fuck, you are right. But you were like very just like, yeah, this is the house. Like, go check
It's
it out.
fine.
Go
pretend like it didn't happen.
go fuck yourself, Charles.
He said it, not me.
What was the number supposed to be? Some crazy asshole paid like deep in the 3s when it should have been like way less, right? What did
Mhm.
somebody pay? Something nuts.
Like 318.
Yes. What did I want to pay?
Like 280.
That's not a low ball. That's in the ballpark. Come on. Did you get to
Sold it for a good number too.
Did you get to resell it for him?
I did.
Fuck that guy.
My normal investor.
Who is it? And you were so mad at me. You haven't.
I was
done-
like, Charles.
we haven't done business.
I
since.
called you in August for Jamaica Queens.
What happened? What did I say? I definitely didn't go. I would have remembered being in Jamaica. Queens.
You went. I saw you there.
Fuck. What is it?
22420 145th Road.
Hold on. God damn it. What's happening here? Again, you must have been not nice to me or something. Say it again.
I'm a nice girl.
What's the address?
22420 145th Road.
224-20?
Yes.
145th Road.
Single family corner lot.
Did you want too much money?
They were deep overhead on a short sale.
Oh, it was a short sale?
It was a short sale.
So what happened? Shitty servicer? Who was the servicer?
SunWest.
Who the hell's that? Were they really hard on the number? Did they come in?
Really hard. I finally just got them down. I got an accepted offer on it 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna close in like a week.
All right. So basically, the price was too high. So
The price was too
All right. I don't feel bad about that.
No, don't worry. I won't hold that one against you.
Why were you so mean to me the first time we met?
I don't know. Maybe you were mean to me.
Was it the hat?
Honestly, it might have been. I'm
What-
not a hat girl.
You're not? Really? Yeah, but the problem is when you're bald, you need protection.
My broker's bald.
Does he need protection?
Josh Wally. I'm talking about your head right now.
Does he have spots all over his head?
No. Beautiful shiny head.
No spots. How does he do that? You go outside in the sun, or you're always cold.
Honestly, so he does wear like a hat in the office. It's like his thing. Well, it was his thing until he went on a listing appointment, walks in the door, and the woman's like, thank God you don't have that fucking hat on. So now he's scared of his hat. I don't blame him.
I will
But
tell you that
He doesn't usually wear hats.
every girl that I've ever dated that we've broken up afterwards makes fun of my hats.
Really?
Yeah.
That's mean.
You're being sarcastic again, right?
No.
Yeah.
That's mean.
Well, that's what happens when people break up.
They
Like-
make fun of each other.
Sometimes they do that. It depends on the significance and the craziness of the breakup.
I don't think I've ever made fun of my ex. I did talk to my psychic about him, but I never made fun of him.
You have a good psychic?
Oh my God, I love her.
I had the best fucking psychic. She died.
Oh, rest in peace.
Crazy fucking
Maybe
story.
she's here right now.
Let me tell you something.
What's her name?
Sabina.
Sabina. If you're here, send us a sign.
Let me tell you something. Like, how good is your psychic?
Fucking good.
Like, elaborate.
Okay.
Okay.
So I go in. She immediately brings up my ex. She's like, 6 years.
She ask you
left
questions
him.
or no?
No, nothing. And I booked it under my best friend's name. And I am like not really like, so we booked 2 hours, one for me, one for her. We just booked 2 hours under her name. So she didn't even know I was coming.
This is a lot. Okay.
Get ready. She immediately brings up my ex, right? She's like, you married him in a past life, but he was crazy. You try to fix people. You dated for 6 years.
Do you try to
left him
fix people?
Oh my God, yeah.
Why?
I'm like, something's wrong with you. Like, I have to fix you.
I do the same shit.
Horrible. So whenever we finish, we talk about him. And then she's like, there's a father figure standing over you. My dad passed away 10 years ago.
Wow.
And she's like, dark hair, Italian skin.
Wow.
I'm like this.
Wow.
So scared. She's like, he's been here all day. I'm like, doing what? Like, now you're hanging out with my dad? Fucked up. Like, he's still married. Fucked up. So she's like, she got hired to write an article for the Fire Island News, right?
Wow.
You know how I was like, I spent a lot of time there. She's like, I was writing this article today.
Do you wear,
and like,
do you wear sunblock? Quick digress. Do you wear sunblock?
on my tattoos.
But not on the rest of you.
Mm-mm.
All right, come back. Keep
Don't
going.
tell my dermatologist.
Keep going.
And she's like, he was like sitting over my shoulder, like laughing. She got hired to write an article about Kismet. My whole family lives there.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
My cousin.
How
own
often
a
do you go to her?
restaurant, Like once a year. That was my first time seeing her.
Where is she?
Patchogue, Cindy, out of her house. She's the best.
Really? She doesn't ask you questions and shit?
Nothing.
Because you know how they ask you questions sometimes?
She didn't ask me a single. She actually was like, "What's your sign?" I was like, "Virgo." Wait, so she's like getting into it, right? She's
There's
like,
more?
Oh my God, there's more.
Tell me.
It gets better. So she's telling me, she's like, he's been like watching me write this article all day. I don't understand why he keeps laughing at my article. And I'm like, oh, well, like we used to spend a lot of time there. You know, like I didn't tell her that like my family lives there. I was like, we spend a lot of time there. I was like, I'm not telling this lady too much because what if she's a fraud? I've been in the seat for 10 minutes.
100%.
So like the crap she was saying was literally so on point that like no one would eat. She was saying shit that like I didn't even think about since I was like 8 years old.
Jesus. And you don't go back?
Oh, I made another appointment.
Wait, when did you go to see her?
I saw her in the end of April.
Okay. Oh, this just happened.
Yeah, but she books like 4 months out. She's a hot commodity.
How much does she charge?
I think I paid like $75.
For how long is it?
I think it was like an hour.
I'm just curious to know how the numbers make.
It was so good. I love her.
I had a really good, I went to Sabina, and since Sabina died, and I've never gone to a psychic again, but Sabina, I will actually go to Cindy. I'm going to go to see Cindy.
And she makes you sit in this wooden chair.
Do you have her
in the
number?
kitchen. I do.
Can you forward it to me since apparently you have my number?
Yeah.
Because I saw 2 houses and fucked the whole thing up.
She makes you sit in this wooden chair in her kitchen. And she's like, it's on sacred ground. She's like, you'll immediately feel relaxed.
Is that true?
Oh my God, I sat in this wooden rocking chair and I was like, holy fuck.
Did she call you and try to get you to come back or no?
No.
Because she's so goddamn booked she doesn't care?
She's so good. When we were there, she had people from all over the country like booking appointments. Like she does FaceTime appointments with people in like the Midwest, California. She's
fuck?
everywhere.
Like she's really got it.
Oh, this girl has got it.
There are, I do believe that there are some people that just know shit. Like,
She knows.
yeah, my girlfriend knows shit. My girlfriend, if I'm possibly thinking about a girl 2 to 3 weeks from now, she'll know and tell me, in 2 to 3 weeks, you might thinking about some girl in some capacity. Don't do it. It's a little crazy. You ever dated somebody like that?
No.
Yeah, it's a lot. But let's go back to Sabina for a second.
Yeah,
So Sabina, probably equally as gangster. So I went to see Sabina right after, so I was sort of married.
Okay.
And then a week after the wedding, my wife's like, I don't think we should be married. I don't think we should break up. But we weren't really married because she never signed a marriage license. So
It was convenient. Cheaper.
yeah, I just had a fucking crazy wedding in the city. It wasn't cheaper.
No, but divorce is expensive too.
Yeah. But I think at that point, you just get it annulled, right?
Yeah.
After a week. So that's not the point. Anyway, I found out after that she cheated on me, right? So I walk into Sabina. Sabina looks at me. Doesn't say a fucking word. She's like, I'm so sorry. She cheated on you. I'm so sorry. Your wife cheated on you. That's why you're here. Everything else in your life is great, but your wife cheated on you. And she goes, as a matter of fact, I was with my husband for 30 years. She goes, I have cancer right now. That's why she died. She goes, I just found out like 3 days ago that he was cheating on me too. And I was like, and then she says it was with, said the fucking guy's name.
No.
Said the guy's name. And the crazy shit about her saying the guy's name is that he was from Curacao and he had some crazy fucking name. So it wasn't like, what? Curacao? It's an island by like Aruba.
Oh, okay.
Right? She said the guy's name. And it was some fucking wacky fucking name because I think they're French or something. They speak Dutch there, some shit like that. So it was like a Dutch name. And I was like, what do you say to that? Boom, dropped it. Then she started recalling like what went on during the cheating affair, like the physicality of it. And it like basically mirrored exactly what my ex-wife later told me it was.
Oh my God.
How fucked up is that?
That's insane.
Is your girl that good?
Cindy's probably that good. She's so good.
I'm going to see Cindy.
Cindy's so good. She's going to be like, I know you think about sleeping with this person.
No, I don't though. I
That's
don't.
what
I don't
she
think
said
about
to me.
sleeping with anybody.
That's what she said to me. She told me to stop sneaky linking.
Did she?
Oh, yeah.
She said stop saying so many whys?
Mm-hmm. She's like easy with the why.
Was this
so-
after the breakup?
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on?
I left my ex last June. Almost a year ago today. Happy anniversary.
How do you feel?
Feel good.
You left him?
I left him.
Really?
Yeah.
How long were you together?
About 6 years.
How long did you want to leave him for?
I think I mourned the relationship while I was in it.
Yeah. That's
and
usually what
not when I
happens.
was out of it.
And what?
Not when I was out of it. Like I was out of it. I was like, nice.
Was it one of those things where he was super confused at the end? Like he's super hurt and he's like, why do you not give a shit?
Yeah.
It's like, I've been mourning your ass for a year, you dick.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And you left.
See?
How'd you break it to him?
Because
Because breakups suck.
I was like, I'm not doing this. I packed my shit, took the dog, and left.
Was there a fight?
Not really.
There
I
had to
was
be
kinda
some.
Like, I was, well,
He's kind of crazy? Yeah, but you like a little crazy because we all do.
This is like crazy.
Define crazy.
Like, this isn't getting posted anywhere. But
It is.
I'll
It's actually
text you about
live.
it
It's
later.
actually live right now. Fuck. As the shit falls off the wall.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on
Yeah,
in
you
here?
need some gorilla.
I don't know what the hell happened here. We were fine
So
until
we weren't.
we weren't. Yes.
Until we weren't.
Oh, I want to hear about crazy. This is great.
I mean, like men are crazy. He was also younger than me. I can't really blame him that
Men-
much. He was younger than me.
Men are not crazy. We're so simple. We're so simple. The problem is, you guys overcomplicate this shit trying to like.
I don't overcomplicate anything.
No. You analyze shit like women analyze shit. You do. You guys analyze shit to death. Guys, right? Oh, fuck. Greg.
Greg, speak your
God
truth.
damn it. They're not gonna agree with me on this. I feel like women in general, by design, right? You guys are so much better than us at a lot of things, multitasking,
True.
all that stuff, right?
Yeah, most things.
And yes, without a doubt.
99%.
But it's still,
of things.
it's really hard to be a woman though.
I mean, I don't think I overanalyze things because I really don't care.
Women in general overanalyze shit.
Yeah.
They do.
I
Listen,
will,
I
will
overanalyze
say
shit.
possibly, but I also just like don't give a fuck.
So we're like, men are really simple, super straightforward. It's
I got that.
yeah, food,
Some men.
sex, we're interested, we're not interested.
Yeah.
Women, and maybe people, right? Because I think men do the same shit, have a tendency to overcomplicate it because they want to twist it to be what they want it to be. Like,
yeah.
oh, he really likes me, but he's going through this and that. No, he doesn't really like you. If he really liked you, he would do X, Y, Z.
If he wanted to, ladies, he would.
Period. I think that should be the cover of this podcast. If he wanted to, he would. Bang! Top 20 under 40. Emily
I'm just saying.
LaRocca.
Emily LaRocca.
Okay, so tell me how he's crazy.
He's just crazy.
We'll talk about real
Crazy.
estate at one point, but
Men
this
are
is
crazy.
way bad.
I
Why do you think we're
don't
crazy?
know if it's like crazy or more of like a maturity thing. He was younger than me.
And we're immature to begin with.
Yeah, so I'm 26.
Okay.
He was like 2 or 3 years younger than me.
Do you tend to like younger men?
No.
So this is like, do you tend to date older men?
I feel like my age range is kind of all over the place. Like, I was with someone who was 36 for a while.
And how old were you at the time?
It was like 3 months ago.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to date older men now that you've like, or younger guys?
Yes and no, because I feel like older men, how old are you?
43.
Don't take this personally.
Fuck.
If you're in your high 30s, right? And you're still single.
I was sort of married.
Okay. You're
Not
right.
my fault.
You get an exemption.
If you were married, it's okay, and divorced.
If you're married, it's okay. But if you've never been in a serious relationship before and you're in your high 30s,
Red flag.
Red flag, you're fucked up.
I got to tell you, I think that's women after 32. So I'm with you.
I agree.
I'm with you.
I feel like it comes to a point where
P.S. My ex-wife's still single. Sorry.
if anyone's looking,
No, I was looking. Crazy.
I feel like it comes to a point where there's something wrong with you.
I can't argue with you. I can't. People can look at me and
And
say there's something wrong with
There
you.
was
I get it.
nothing wrong with the guy that I was with, but he was at a point where he wanted to get married.
Oh, well, then there's nothing wrong with him.
No, but
And he was and he wanted to marry you?
oh yeah,
So what the fuck? That's so nice.
no thank you.
Think about this for a minute,
I'm
right?
26. You think I'm ready for marriage?
There's
No.
a man who looked at you and said, I want to commit to you for the rest of my life. You're going to be my fucking everything. You're going to be my kid's mother. I want to wake up next to you. I want to go to sleep next to you. Everything. That is beautiful.
Be careful what you wish for, homie.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Just saying.
It
My
is a-
mom said me living with her for 18 years
It
was
is
one of
a
the hardest things she's
fucking-
ever done.
It is a roller coaster. It is a roller coaster. The only thing you do is fucking hold on and see what happens.
Buckle
So
up.
you broke that guy's heart too. So basically you're breaking hearts all over Long Island.
Breaking hearts, breaking records.
Fucking stacking deals.
Yeah, what can I say?
Yeah, you're breaking hearts all over Long Island. So I got one question and then we'll round off the relationship thing and
Yeah.
divert to something else that's crazy. So do you think everybody has a type?
So I actually was just talking to my bestie about this the other day. Everyone has a type, except for Ashley. Ashley doesn't have a type. But
Who's Ashley?
Ashley's my bestie.
Oh,
She doesn't have a type.
she does. I'm sure this.
She doesn't, she doesn't though.
I'm sure if you looked at all the guys, there's certain universal traits.
Yes, but like my type is so obvious.
Okay, what's your type?
I don't know, 6'5", beard, blue collar.
So I'm gonna, based on what you told me before, I'm gonna take a fucking shot in the dark and say someone that resembles your father.
Wow, never thought of it like that.
Seriously?
My dad was 5'11", not 6'5".
Oh, he sounded like a big guy.
He
Big
was
guy,
5'11".
Italian. He's when you, for some reason, when I think of him based on that whole psychic thing, I think of like a big masculine.
Nobody move, nobody gets hurt.
with like a good head of hair. Did he have a good head of hair?
Yeah, he did.
Fuck, so
He
lucky.
did. He did.
So basically, you date guys like your dad?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes! You heard it here
I guess so.
on the Handsome Home Buyer podcast.
I date men like my father.
You know what? Everybody does. With the exception of me. My mother's a fucking saint. And
Really?
I date not my mother. Ever.
Really?
In my entire life. Yeah, no. My mother's like a tiny 4'10" Sicilian woman. She's been with my father since she's 17 years old, since they met at King Cullen. And my father's a lot to deal with.
That's adorable.
Can we sign off on that, gentlemen?
I didn't know they met at King Kong.
What?
I didn't know they met at King Kong.
They met at King Cullen.
Do you know what aisle?
No, they were cashiers.
Oh, that's even cuter.
No, they worked together. I think he was like bagging groceries and she was like fucking ringing somebody up or something crazy. And
That is so cute.
we were away last week in Jamaica for their 50th wedding anniversary. They've been together for 54 years.
Oh my goodness.
And again, my dad, love him. He's a handful.
See, so my grandparents have been together for like 70 years.
That's crazy.
My grandmother is a handful. I don't know how.
Really?
my dad does it.
I
Yeah.
gotta tell you, I really appreciate a fucking spunky woman.
She
I need it in my life.
is Spunky.
I need it.
My grandma was a real estate broker. She's got some spunk to her.
Yeah, you're quick. So is this how you sell houses? You walk in there, you start dropping shit like this because you are
I kind of feel like we're at a listing appointment.
you
right
are
now.
fucking hilarious. I gotta freaking give you a house to sell. And you gotta call me one more time because third time's the charm.
I'll see.
And I'm not gonna fuck it up this time.
All right.
I'm gonna say whatever number you want it to be. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it because we have to.
We have to.
We gotta make a couple bucks and
It'll be fun.
afford some fucking glue to put these
I
things
know,
back
I
on the
feel
walls.
bad. If there's anyone watching, maybe you could send us some Gorilla Glue. Cardinal Financial. We need Gorilla Glue.
So believe it or not, we're 42 minutes deep into what we've been talking about.
You're kidding.
No. So we should talk about some fucking real estate. Fuck. This is awesome.
Damn, 42 minutes.
All right. So top 20 under 40.
Yes.
How'd you do it?
I worked my ass off.
Because everybody, there's 30,000 realtors all around.
It's a lot of us.
They're all watching.
Everyone knows at least 3 or 4 realtors. I think that's the statistic.
And you're young. Like, you're really young. Like, top 20 to 40. Yeah, 40 is young. But usually they're not like 26.
26.
And you did it when you were 25.
Did it when I was 25. I'm in my 3rd year.
So everybody's like, I want to be top 20 under 40, right?
Yeah.
How the hell did you do it?
I worked my ass off.
What does that mean, though?
Honestly.
Because I think a lot of realtors, no disrespect to realtors, think they're working their ass off, but they're not. I believe that you are because you're top 20 under 40.
I hustle. I don't take no for an answer. If someone doesn't give me a listing, I will call until they give it to me. I lost my first listing last month. What did I do? I sent the man flowers.
And?
His house still didn't sell. He called me recently. He's like, hey.
Hey, how many Ys?
3. I don't care. I will not take no for an answer.
Fuck, that's what it takes. So talk to me about your prospecting. I want to know about
What
it.
prospecting?
How do you get fucking deals?
I'm mainly referral.
The phone just rings.
Phone just rings.
You're 26.
Yeah.
You haven't had that many years on the planet to know
No.
that many people.
Last year, I really was mainly referrals, and
Okay.
I work with a lot of investors, so I do a lot of flips. And I have a pretty
So I'm just fucking one of many. I'm just one.
add them to the list.
I'm just one fucking steed in the stable, and I'm an old steed too. So, fuck.
But no, I mean, I really, I hope my broker's not watching this. I don't do much prospecting. But I do like an occasional mailer.
So you've been in the business for 3 years. How did this happen?
So my first deal I closed within 6 weeks.
Okay.
And then from there, it was kind of just
Where did the first
like
deal
a
come from?
rippling effect. So I was lucky enough to get kind of like taken under someone's wing in my office.
Okay.
And she was like, this is what you have to do. Go out there and do it. She gave me a buyer and I did it.
Okay.
So that was my first deal. And then from there, I really just I love talking to people. So I just talk to as many people as I possibly can.
Fucking A.
And my first like year and a half, I was doing like Zillow leads and stuff like that. And
Okay.
I was paying like a ridiculous amount of money
Okay.
for people to be like, oh, I had one guy call me. He's like, I'm actually the neighbor across the street. Can you ask them to mow the lawn? I'm not paying $1,500 a month for
No.
this man to tell me to mow the neighbor's lawn.
No.
So I stopped doing that and I really just talked to people.
Where do you talk to them? everywhere.
When I started, I was doing open houses for people.
Fucking A.
And I keep all of those people in my drip campaign.
Yes.
I've got
Talk to me.
amount of contacts in my
Talk to
contact
me.
base.
Talk to me about your drip campaign.
So everyone gets like a weekly newsletter, weekly
You've-
market update.
You have a CRM or you do it just through email?
I have a CRM
What's CRM?
through Douglas Elliman.
What's it
we
called?
get a free one, Studio Pro.
Okay.
And I have everyone in there.
How is it? Because CRMs are fucked up.
I like it.
Yeah?
So it's not
Is it easy to use?
it's really easy to use.
How many agents in Douglas Elliman percentage-wise do you think actually use the CRM?
Maybe about 50, 60.
Percent?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's good, it's easy, and it syndicates with our email, it syndicates with MLS. Everything is in there.
You're right. You can't date a fucking 23-year-old.
I know.
You're way too mature.
That's what
You
I'm saying.
can't. You really need a 32 to 35-year-old. The problem is, like, they're going to want to marry you because you're fucking awesome. So you got a problem. You're just going to
Right.
continue to break hearts for probably the next 4
That's
years.
sad.
Men on Long Island everywhere, beware.
Watch out.
She'll hang out with you. She'll go out to dinner with you. She'll have a good time with you, but nothing more for the next 4 years.
Don't want to meet your mother.
So the best, fuck, I used to bring girls home to my mother fast.
Red flag.
Yeah, Mark told me that was a bad idea. Right, Mark?
What?
Should Charles be bringing multiple women home to his mother?
No, not multiple women. But no, Mark would always say, listen, you got to protect your family. You can't bring
Yeah.
girls home. I'm like, it's not a big deal. If you're just going home for dinner. They're like, no, you don't understand. What did I say? I'm like, suck with girls, good with business.
Yeah. Would you bring your business partner home to your mother?
I don't have business partners. I don't believe in it.
You don't work with anyone? Would you bring girl home to your mother?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh,
Or if I was,
blushing.
if I was going to a friend's birthday party or something and Greg
Yeah.
wanted to come, I would ask him.
Yeah.
Right?
I got it. I don't really introduce people to my family.
No?
Like if I do and I don't. Like if I do, I feel like I immediately like don't like them anymore.
Is it a commitment thing?
Yeah.
Do you think you have like, I mean, I'll use,
I'm the queen of commitment issues.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really think you have commitment issues.
I get a new car every 2 years. I change my hair color all the time.
It's variety. You know what? You know what? No. You know what? Fuck this. And listen, and if you have commitment problems, I'm like, you have fucking commitment problems. But I don't think you do. You're 26 years old
26.
and you're trying to figure it all out.
Just trying to figure
What
it
color
out.
looks best on me? What car do I like the best, right?
I guess
You dating
so.
guys? Let me tell you something. Guys are fucking shitheads.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to find a decent guy?
It is hard.
Very hard. And as you get older, it's even harder.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of nice girls in the world. And I'm like, I would love to fucking hook you up with somebody. But every friend I have that's single is an absolute shithead
Yeah.
retard.
So true.
So it's hard. It's
Hard.
fucking, on top of the fact that you guys get like periods, menopause, pregnancy. You can't pee standing up.
Nope.
Literally the only thing you guys
Actually,
get.
I can. I'm just kidding.
Fuck. I don't even know what to say after that. I mean, literally the only thing you guys get is into clubs.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. There's
Get
no.
free drinks.
What?
We get free drinks.
That's it. Let me tell you, it's not worth it. I'll pay. I don't even drink.
We get to listen to Fergalicious.
But if I did, I would pay for it. All right. So
Yeah.
we're an hour in.
Jesus, is this close enough?
Yeah, no, you're fine. I hope so. Because let me tell you something. It would be fucking tragic if these guys were like, yo, we didn't get any audio on that thing.
I'll talk louder if you want me to.
That would be absolutely criminal. Okay, so I'm going to hit you with a couple random things.
All right.
A, tattoos. What's the significance? I see them everywhere, sporadically around.
Don't have much significance. So this is a Grateful Dead quote. What a long, strange trip it's been. Me and my dad's favorite Grateful Dead song.
Love
I
that.
Love the Dead.
Shoulder.
This is my dad's mass card
Got
on my
it.
back. My sleeve.
In process.
Yep.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna color it
You're
in.
going to fill it all in?
Gonna fill it in.
Yeah, you have to go to the distance now.
Don't have much significance.
I see some significance.
The mermaid, a whale.
Well, you're obviously you live by the beach.
Yep,
You
I love the
obviously
beach, love the water.
are a water-loving person, hence all the marine life on there.
Yep. This is my dog's Face. He's my honey bunny. I love him so much. His name is Fitz. He's 6 years old.
He is cute.
He's a good boy. I'm a single mother. And I love him more than anything in this entire world.
Your ex-boyfriend's still calling you, isn't he?
Who's asking?
Me? What the fuck?
I actually saw him when I was driving here.
No, you
I
didn't.
swear to God, at a red light. I was like, we live around the block from each other.
Wow. Does he call still?
Sometimes, yeah.
What do you do?
Hey.
I know. No, you don't do that, do
No,
you?
no, I'm just kidding.
Because you can't lead the guy on.
No,
He's
that's
heartbroken.
horrible. Yeah, no. Just, hi, how you doing?
Wait, so let's land the plane and come full circle. Because
Okay.
what I tend to do is open up a lot of like whatever the fucks you call them, and then I end up closing them. So
Okay.
we opened this with you were at the psychic,
Oh, yeah.
and your
Sydney.
dad was sitting there saying
Yeah.
like, "Stop sending haze to people" or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, yeah. So, no, wait, my dad came through and he said like some crazy stuff, which was so crazy. And she was like, you know, spirits are allowed on earth for 100 hours a month. He spends 80 of them with you. He's always watching. He knows what you're doing.
They clock in and clock out?
Yeah, 9 to 5, baby.
The heavens let you clock in and clock out? She
apparently.
didn't say 100 hours a month, did she?
Swear.
I got to tell you something, quick digression before we jump back into this. I do feel that there's somebody that watches over me.
There probably is.
You know why? Do you know how many times I've fallen asleep behind the wheel on the way home from the city and woke up like at my fucking house? Nuts. I literally
You ever
drive.
seen a doctor?
Of course, every year for my
Maybe you
physical.
should tell them about that.
It's not like narcolepsy. It's like, yo,
You
it's,
don't know that.
no, it's like fucking 3 a.m. and I've been fucking partying all night without drinking and taking a
Drink a
nap.
Celsius.
I can't do that shit. I have ADHD. It's like you might as well give me fucking meth.
I had ADHD in high school. Does that go away?
No.
I still have ADHD.
I don't, you know what it is? And not to shit on your generation with the ADHD thing, but like, I'm an OG ADHDer. Like, I'm 43.
Oh, yeah?
So when they said I had,
OG.
like, they don't even have Ritalin anymore, right? Ritalin's fucking gone.
I was on
No, they
it.
have that other shit. What's that other stuff?
Adderall.
Adderall, yeah.
Well, not no more. There's a worldwide
All right,
shortage
listen.
on it.
33 years ago, I was diagnosed with ADHD. They put me through like all kinds of blood tests and all kinds of shit.
And the computer tests.
Nobody even knew what ADHD was 33 years ago. Now
What
it's
do
like,
you
oh,
do?
your kid's hyper? He's got ADHD. She's got ADHD. I feel like it's like misdiagnosed a lot.
Probably.
Right?
Probably. Yeah.
It's like same thing.
Yeah. No, I
was-
agree. I agree.
So where was I going with this?
The psychic, maybe?
I
You're
don't
talking
know.
about the psychic?
No.
Oh, you were falling asleep driving.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't have fucking narcolepsy.
2 people.
I'm wound the fuck up. I'm wound the fuck up. So yeah, I fall asleep behind the wheel and I wake up like, oh shit. We're like 5 minutes away from my house. Crazy. So that's
Do you
why.
have a Tesla?
No.
Your car just drives itself.
That's what I'm trying to say. My subconscious drives the fucking car.
See a doctor.
I don't have narcolepsy. It's late.
Okay.
Fuck. All right. tell me, go back to you with your dad. Yo, I'm sorry. You were not this cool when I met you. You weren't. You were not. I would remember this. We would have been best fucking friends.
Whatever.
This is fucking 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
I might have caused the breakup at that point.
Maybe.
I might have been like, listen, you and me. I know you don't want to get married, but you know what? Fuck it. We're doing this anyway.
I do need health insurance though, so if someone does want to get married to me for health insurance,
I fucking
mine just got pushed up to $720 a month.
You know what the worst part of the whole thing with my ex-wife was? She was a teacher.
Ah,
She had Empire Blue Cross Blue Shield.
it's
Do you
so
know
good.
how much they have dental and
Yeah.
eyeglass, everything.
yeah.
I don't even need that shit, but it was still awesome to have it.
You're gonna need eyeglasses soon.
Nah, my dad didn't need glasses until he was like 65 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive. I'm blind as a bat.
Really?
Can't see shit.
You know what else I'm blessed with? Like, we go bald fast, but like we don't go gray. So
That's good.
I'll have the horseshoe colored in for a good amount of time.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
No, it's not. The horseshoe makes you look like a serial killer. Greg's been trying to get me to grow it out. He says it'll look fucking awesome.
I
think he just
follow
wants
this
to make
girl
fun
on
of me.
TikTok. She's the toupee queen. You ever thought about getting a toupee? Well, no, you need her on the bottom too, right? Or do you?
No,
shave
no,
that?
no. I have a ton of hair here.
Okay, maybe
I look
you
like
should
a
get
koala.
toupee.
No, come on, it's fucking ridiculous.
No, it's not.
I can
It's
go
like
to
the new
Turkey.
thing.
I can go to Turkey, and for $1,500, they'll actually give me real hair.
So go to Turkey.
Nobody cares. Would you
I
not
think
date a
you might
bald?
care because you brought your bald head up.
Would you not date a bald guy?
No, I would.
All right, so
I would. I would just.
do you have any friends that wouldn't date a bald guy?
Yes.
Who? Ashley?
Yeah. Ashley would never date a bald man.
Ashley's gonna marry a bald man. I want a fucking phone call when that shit happens.
I don't
Like,
think
yo,
that's gonna
remember we had the
happen.
podcast? Ashley said she never dated a bald guy. Now she's married to a fucking bald guy.
All right.
Touche. All
I'll write a note about it. I'll leave it on my desk.
right, so let's land the plane.
Let's land it.
You were telling the story.
Oh, yeah.
Finish the story.
Oh, the psychic.
Yes.
Yeah, I went and she was like saying all this crazy shit. And she was like, I'm not going to get too into it, but she's telling me like, your dad. So my sister just had a baby, right?
Okay.
About a year ago.
That's nice.
Yeah, her name's Carrie.
Being an aunt is
She's
fucking awesome, right?
Oh my God, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Do you want to have kids?
I want a million of them.
Really?
Yeah.
But you don't want to get married and you have a commitment problem?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going.
It doesn't really make much sense
No.
when you think about it. So she's like, your dad's walking around right now, like holding a baby. Did someone have a baby recently? Yes, Cindy, my sister did.
That could have been a lucky yes.
No, she's like, he is like walking around holding this little girl. Like he handpicked her soul for you guys.
Oh my
to
God.
be
What
him.
the fuck?
Yeah, fucked up. So Carrie loves to dance.
It's Carrie.
Carrie's my niece.
Oh, sorry.
Listen to
okay.
me.
I'm sorry. Did she
So-
say Carrie was my niece?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
So Carrie loves to dance. Like she'll just walk around the house dancing all the time. And she's like, if you ever see the baby walking around dancing, like just know she's dancing with your dad. How crazy is that?
How old is she?
She just turned 1 in April.
They walk at that age?
Oh my God, she's walking, talking. My
And
sister calls her
dancing.
like a little dictator because she walks with her hands behind her back
And she dances.
and she dances.
Wow.
She's so cute.
Wow.
She's really cute. I love her.
So, what's the psychic's name? Because everybody's going to
Her name is Cindy. She's amazing.
Patchog, out of her
Hot
house.
dog out of her house.
She's going to sit you in the wood rocking chair.
It's a good rocking chair too.
You're going to feel
I almost fell asleep in it.
grounded.
Yeah.
You get an hour for $75?
I think it's like 45 minutes or an hour.
That's a fucking deal.
Yeah.
How much shit can she tell you?
Oh my God, she told me so much. I left her like this.
So, how has it impacted your life?
Oh my God.
Are you doing
Well, whenever I'm like doing something I know I shouldn't be doing, I'm like, Dad, are you watching? Or like sometimes, like, I'm like, Dad, I need help. Like the other day, I was like, Dad, I was at the gas station. I don't pump gas. And I just think it's so gross. And this one didn't.
Because
pump
3
it.
million people touch it every day.
Yeah, and people are like, ugh, couldn't do it. So I was like, Dad, like, if you're here, like, I really need to get gas. What do you know? Like a mile down the road, there was one that pumped it for you. Maybe it was a coincidence. It probably was. I don't know, but I'm attributing that to Frank LaRocca.
All right. I mean, we got to end it there. That was fucking. All right. So, I don't even know what to say.
Real estate.
Top 20 under 40. You basically ruined it for everybody else. Because
Sorry, guys.
anybody that's going to follow this act, like there's another dude coming in here at
Who?
4 o'clock. Who is it? Hold on, let me
Who
see.
is it? Who is it?
Whoever it is, they're fucked.
Sorry, boys.
Lewis Genao. Genio?
No. Can't wait to meet you, Lou.
I mean,
Looking
that's
forward to it.
that's a fucking big torch to carry.
He'll be fine.
So, if anybody is looking for a fucking amazing time and to sell their house in the process, how do they get in touch with you?
631-813-9229.
Handsome home buyer. How does it smell like cat pee?
Hmm.
I want to buy it. 516-777 sold. Can we try this? Like, can we try that whole thing again?
Yeah.
Like a third time?
Yeah.
And I'm going to do it.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, what does it have to be? And you're just going to be like, this is what it has to be. And I'm like, whatever.
Deal.
Whatever it is.
Deal.
Just as long as it's not a disgustingly overpriced short sale that will take 3 years to get approved in Jamaica.
It was only a year.
Yeah, but you had to sell it to like somebody who's just, yeah, because it was so overpriced. And you probably won't get that listing back. You probably don't want it back.
I don't go to Jamaica, Queens.
How did you meet all the investors?
I love to talk to people.
So basically, anywhere you go, you talk to people.
I talk to everyone.
Yeah, I know.
I talk to everyone.
That's the fucking secret. Realtors like, I don't know how I get business. I'm like, talk to everybody you know.
I literally talk to everyone I know.
Being a real estate agent being in life. Forget about it. Being successful in business is like a popularity contest.
Yeah.
The more people that like you, like there are people that suck at their job but make a lot of money because
So
people
true.
work with them because they like them, even
Yeah.
though they suck at their job.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. My grandmother was in the business. My grandmother ran 3 Coldwell offices for like 45 years. She was one of the top brokers in the tri-state.
Jesus.
And
You have it in the blood.
got it in my blood, baby. DNA.
Fuck.
My dad was a broker.
Really?
Mm-hmm. My dad was a broker, and I woke up. I was in med school. I was pre-med. Woke up one morning, and I was like, I hate this. I don't want to do this. So I call my grandmother. She's like, it's about damn time, Emily. Go get your real estate license right now. And she called her friend at LIBOR.
Fuck that whole saving people's lives thing.
Yep. I was don't want to do it. So my grandma called her friend at LIBOR, signed me up for the class, took the class the next week, passed, and here we are.
The rest is history. Top 20 under 40. Crushing it. Making more money than a doctor with less aggravation.
True. Still got student loans though.
From med school?
Pre-med, yeah.
Fuck. Where'd you go to school?
Farmingdale. I was in the bio pre-med program.
Oh, I went there.
Really?
Yeah. 2 years in Farmingdale, 2 years at Nassau, 3 years at Hofstra. No. 1 year. Sorry, that doesn't add up. Fuck. 1, 1, 3. Yeah. I went to
Wow.
NYU and got my master's in real estate development.
Nice.
Interesting.
Nice. I was working at a gastroenterology office.
I have to go for colonoscopies every 5 years.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. That shit's like fucking truth serum. Gentlemen, if you ever have to go for a colonoscopy and you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, if you're doing it to the person that's driving you there, don't have them drive you there. Because that shit is like truth serum.
Yeah.
I have been sitting there where dudes wake up out of like whatever that crack that they give you is, and they're like, I killed the president, I swear to God. Like they will basically tell you
The truth
every
sauce.
shit thing that they've ever done in their life.
Absolutely.
Like every time I wake up, they look at me, whoever's there looks at me like, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You hear it all.
All right, that's a wrap.
So yeah.